All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Wilding with Tits and Podcast, sweethearts. I hope you guys are doing well out there. I have with me today a beautiful, beautiful lady with me by the name of Khalila Stafford, who is an exec coach, trauma counselor, youth advocate, and an author. Oh my gosh, I just got the goosebumps just reading out all of that, honey, because I love people who do good things in life. So you want to talk a little bit about that, sweetie?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, baby. So, can you explain what a mindful journey life coach does and how it differs from any other types of coaching?
Okay. So what I wrote down was I
Hmm.
am an executive coach who implements
Hmm.
mindfulness as my primary method of developing lasting change. I
Okay.
teach you how to listen and create harmony within your mind, body, and soul.
Okay.
So that's like the textbook
Hmm.
definition of I teach people how to create space in
Right.
their body, mind, and soul
And that,
for
yes.
their inner light to do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
So,
I, I know that it's very important for us to create space in our mind, body, and soul. And me and my kids, we was talking about boundaries earlier. That's about the same thing about what you're talking about, right?
yes, it is because
Okay. Hmm.
there's so many terms out now.
Hmm.
My vocation is a, a mental health counselor. So,
Right. Right.
I help individuals learn how to deal with their life no matter what stage they were in for over
Beautiful.
20 years.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so most people, we all have
Right.
that innate feeling to want to be loved, to want to be
Okay.
acknowledged, and to want to be
Uh-huh.
valued. And that
Right. Hmm.
spans ethnicity, it
Hmm.
transcends age,
Right.
it transcends educational background. And
Right.
I've been blessed to witness individuals tap into something that they didn't even know was there, you
That
know.
is so beautiful. I like that.
I mean, it's true.
How important it is to pour into people because that's something that I try to do myself. I just hopped onto the mental health advocate train when I started up my
It's a
podcast.
train now.
Well, I ain't gonna say it's a train, but the only reason why I say a train is because mental health is not talked about enough. It is ignored in our families, it's ignored in the
Mm.
church, it's ignored in our
Mm.
schools. We are labeled as behavioral people, and so that's why I was like, you know what? I know it's somebody that feel like I am, that feel like there's deeper meaning to what people go through, and y'all can help me explain this to the world because, baby, we're not problematic people, man. We all suffer with some kind of mental health. I don't care what nobody say. And so, yes, that's why I got
There are
my
studies to
podcast
back
going.
that up.
Right,
There
right.
are, and I've actually studied it.
Okay,
That
yeah.
my background is I have a bachelor's
Mm-hmm.
in psychology and I
Oh,
have a
okay.
master's in business administration.
Okay, baby.
I'm a
Uh,
certified accountant, and I'm also a project manager. And
yeah.
I've actually built companies on both coasts of the United States of America. So
Really?
I built
Wow. So
companies
you're a
because
whole powerhouse. This girl, you know
I'm
what?
really just a wife and mom, but
Baby, and you humble. Yeah. Do y'all see this? A humble spirit out here, baby. She has it in her heart and the means to change the world. We are witnessing this right here. She's so humble and so beautiful. And she has the knowledge. That's what we need. People with the knowledge and the wisdom, the patience and understanding. Yes. Girl, look, I know that oftentimes we don't want to get too big of ourselves. I know I had to humble my own self a lot of times, but sometimes, it's okay for us to pat ourselves a bit. And I'm clapping for you, sis. So I'm gonna let you know, honey, I am rooting for all of this.
yeah,
I
thank
am
you.
rooting for this,
You see,
baby.
I was on you.
Yeah, I know, right? I was kind of boo. Okay, so what inspired you to become a mindful journey life coach?
I'm gonna keep referring to my notes because I want to make sure I answer your questions. But
Right, right.
I said I am not inspired. I was
Hmm.
called.
Right, right.
Inspiration is
Okay.
fleeting like an emotion.
Hmm. Yeah,
My
yeah.
calling It's me walking out my purpose driven life.
You hear me? Okay. That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is the best answer that you could give anybody because a lot of people think that they have to be inspired to do the things that they want to do in life. Sometimes it is our calling and we ignore that. I know I have.
Because you know what? I ran away from it. I drove
Uh-huh.
across
Yeah.
country. I
Oh,
didn't
really?
intend to,
Uh-huh.
be
Yeah.
a entrepreneur on both coasts. I was running away
Right.
from my calling. I was totally Jonah. I was like, well,
Okay.
swallow me up. You dig? Do
Yes.
not play. Swallow me.
Okay.
And the whale was like, I ain't got time for you.
My God. It seemed like that. It seemed like that at first, but
It be like
actually,
that. No, it is. And I
yeah.
said no. I said no. The more I said no, God said, okay. Oh, no. Okay. Well, let me do the okay. No. Oh, I'm talking to you. A hard head make a soft.
Okay, and I be trying to tell people, baby, listen, the Holy Spirit goes speak to you. That's exactly what it is. It would be the Holy Spirit that gonna try to
I am
contact and
completely
connect with you in all kinds of ways, right? They come through you
Paul.
and
I am
people.
convinced is the Holy
Okay,
Ghost
okay,
in
exactly.
in flesh. They call the
Yes.
flesh basar. Basar.
Okay.
Basar. Hebrew.
Uh-huh.
You learned the
Oh,
Hebrew word today. Basar means
oh
flesh.
yes. Okay, then, baby. So you into what's your religion? I ain't put that down as a question.
Um,
But do you do the
is
religion or do you just claim spirituality?
is it a religion? Is God a religion? God is bigger than a religion.
I don't think that he's a religion. I think that people made religions and that is a cults and organizations and businesses. And so when people be like, well, what religion do you claim? And I be like, well, I don't claim no religion, but I just say that I'm very spiritual and that I believe in God and his son Jesus and, all of that. And
Yes.
I'm like, what is a religion? Like, what difference do it make about this religion
Well,
stuff?
it does. So when you're in a religion, so okay, so I'm
Hmm.
a nerd. I'm
Okay.
totally a nerd.
That's
And
good.
I'm a nerd, and I love to learn.
Hmm.
Uh, I I love cultures. I love
Right.
just people
Uh-huh.
talking about their culture. I love food from different cultures. I love how other people tap
Hmm.
into that collective consciousness, that
You
collective
hear
life.
me?
So,
Girl. Oh
um,
my God. Yeah.
for me, like
Mhm.
I always say, and I always tell religion is man made, but God made man. So
Right, right.
who
You're
are
right.
we to put God in a box? I'm not gonna confine him.
Yeah.
You did
Right.
because I
Yes.
know I've called them by different names. I called them
Hmm.
by my name is Arabic. My name is
Hmm.
actually Islamic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
remember
Wow.
the movie Juice with Tupac, Khalil Kane? Oh, you may be a
Oh, yeah,
baby.
yeah, 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 no, no. You said
You a
Juice. Yeah.
baby.
No, no, no. I was born in '87, but Juice is one of my favorite movies. You're right. That's right.
Juice,
I had to
right?
think
Yeah.
about it.
So
Yeah.
Khalil.
Yeah.
So my name is actually the feminine form of that, and it means
Oh.
companion, or best
Oh.
friend. So, and then my
Yeah.
middle name is part of my middle name is
Hmm.
Arabic and it's part of the greeting. Assalamu alaikum. So
Right.
I'm like that
Okay.
companion with a message
Uh,
of peace. Really, and
right.
peace is look
You know what I'm
that
saying,
light
girl.
in me, see the light in you. So I'm gonna make sure you shine. I'm gonna make
Right.
sure you shine.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know what, girl, you is that's why we were aligned. I promise you, we all were like one in the same. Just listening to you talk, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm like, dang, these are the people that I've been
My
looking
big
for.
forehead. Let me see
Okay,
You
so
are
let's
so awesome.
get into the next question, level.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how can mindfulness practice help individuals in their daily lives?
Okay, so there is a entire field of study dedicated to how the brain reacts to mindfulness, and it's
Right,
really technical. It is really technical
right,
because so basically, what I do is I teach you how to tap into your body so that you know what's going on inside of your body. Most
right.
people, most people who complain of
Hmm.
chronic illnesses or oh my back hurt or fibromyalgia, it's because it's a
Right.
disconnect. It's
Right.
this ease in the body. So when I wrote down the consistent practice, I'm actually going to give you the benefits of mindfulness. And this
Yes.
is
Okay.
through, it's a scientific study. I'm actually studying neurofeedback.
Oh,
And
okay.
neurofeedback is the brain feedback
Mhm.
what's going on in the mind, correct?
Right,
So
right.
I'm
Okay.
actually studying that. It's deep. It's deep because the
Right.
brain is so complex. But the
Okay then.
benefits of mindfulness are
Uh-huh.
the practice of mindfulness techniques include an
Right.
increased breath capacity,
Uh-huh.
increased awareness of body sensations, improved mood,
Right.
improved quality of life in chronic pain conditions such as fibromyalgia and depression. Your
Wow.
brain changes to recognize the good in an
Mhm.
uncertain situation.
Wow. So are you studying these on people on sleep? How y'all studying
You
that?
know what? I'm going through it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll be, yes. So
Wow.
trip,
Okay.
trip or don't trip, but
Mhm.
just humor me for a second.
Right. Okay.
Let's just say, as I evolved
Each.
into this stage of
Uh-huh.
my life, it's been a somewhat of a fusion of who
Right.
I thought I was supposed to be at this age and who I actually am.
Hmm.
And because of that, I had to
It's a shortage.
reevaluate and like,
Right.
go ahead. If we got pause, girl, pause.
Oh, no, 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 you good, but I'm trying to get my daughter to get my charger straight over here. I'm
Girl, you
sorry.
all good. Nah, no worries. I got
Sit
it.
down slow. Sit down slow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm trying to listen to you. Make
no.
sure we don't get cut off at the same time. Okay. Thank you. All
This
right,
is
babe. I'm
life.
sorry.
This is real life. And people need to see this. As
You
entrepreneurs,
hear
people need
me?
to see this is, yes,
Yes.
human, yes, but it's,
Because
7:39 on the East Coast, you
right. So
know?
if you ever watched any of my other things, you'll see that I hardly edit where I mess up in my videos. I leave all the raw uncut version in there, even if I add little filters or something to it. I'm
Right.
gonna leave it raw because I always tell people y'all need to see that I truly believe in the things that I'm saying, and y'all need to see how I'm struggling to make sure I get my message out here so that y'all can feel like this message is vibrating with me. And you know what? I know that your messages right now is vibrating with me, girl. You
Oh, good.
are fulfilling me right now because struggle mentally myself. And I'm very open about that on this podcast, right? About how I struggle with mental health issues and things that I felt like that I have dealt with in my past and now. And right now, I feel mentally abused right now. And I have kind of been showing that in my podcast over the past couple of weeks because it went from being positive to negative real quick. And I looked at that pattern and I was like, you know what? I'm being mentally abused. I'm doing it myself and others around me are doing it too. And honey, it was coming out in my podcast. Let me breathe because
Yes. Yes. So let's breathe together. So, okay. Okay. So let's breathe because let's talk about that. And that's actually the answer to a lot of the questions that you sent me. So
right,
we'll do it together. Let me uncross my legs. Make sure your legs are uncrossed.
anyway,
You dealt with little mama. Okay.
right.
You have a
Yeah.
podcast. Okay. Is the charger put in? The charger.
Yes, yeah, baby, we
Okay. So
good.
all
I
right,
have
we got all
that.
right. So we got our juice, right?
Right, great. Let's go.
Okay. All right. All right, we're gonna do it together.
Okay.
Relax your shoulders, okay? You can even shake it out. And I actually want you to shake it out because that is a big part. That's a big part of healing.
Right.
Because
Okay.
if you hold on to all of that negativity, it
Right.
makes your body eat itself and expand.
Right. Exactly.
Cancer, diabetes,
Right.
pain. Every time you get up, it hurts.
Thank you.
That's our heart. That's your heart saying, "Help me. I need
Yeah.
this out of me.
Right.
Get this out."
Yes.
So, for so many years we're taught, "Shh, just be pretty." And you are of a lighter hue than me. So I know it
Uh-huh.
was there are
You
different
already know. You
standards.
already know. Girl.
Mhm.
Yes. Hmm.
Yes, I know. So let's start the breathing with the breathing. You can
Okay.
make sure your feet are flat on the floor.
All
You do
right.
want to relax your shoulders because, especially if you're podcasting
Okay.
or on the internet in your computer
Yeah.
daily,
Yeah.
the 20, your back tends to hunch. You tend to lean forward. So
Yeah.
that's, I want you to be more active, more
Mhm.
conscious and
Okay.
aware of how your body is. You are
Yeah.
amazing. You are
Okay.
God's beloved. You are
And
created in His image. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. There is nothing that He gives you that is too much for you. You know why? Because He created you in His image.
that,
He put man to sleep. Man, He made from dirt, but He said, you know what? You are so amazing. You're so precious. I'm going to put man to sleep. And from Him, I'm going to take the best of Him and make you. Oh, relax your shoulders. Now have your shoulders back. And I want you to hold your head high, man. Yes. Because we have an Adam's apple too. We do. We do.
well, yeah, that when I was no show.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We were taught it's called a turkey neck, baby. No. No. Look, I gotta this is an honor. Cause
Right.
where I come from, I didn't
Uh-huh.
know I would get to be this age. Mm.
Right. Okay. Do you hear me?
But I'm gonna stay on these questions that you asked me. We
Right.
could possibly make this a reoccurring thing.
Of course,
So
baby, sure, man. You
relax your shoulders.
listen.
Let's breathe. Relax your
Listen, baby.
shoulders.
The world need more people who can humbly come in and relax them in life because life is chaotic.
Is
It's
it?
it's very chaotic. You know what I'm saying? It's not always sunshine and happy
Mm-mm.
rays, you know what I'm saying? And this is where I get on here and I tell people, listen, we have a lot of messed up days too. And I'm trying to show people how to smile, be joyful in the midst of all of that chaoticness, the turmoil, the adversity. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you
I've
can.
had to be that calm
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
And for a long time, I didn't know how to channel that energy because I'm a conduit. So I want to make sure I give you this breathing pattern. So when you
Okay.
breathe, your shoulders are back
Right.
and you inhale to the count of 4.
Okay.
Okay? So
All
when you
right.
breathe, if you put your hands on your belly, most people do not do this. We breathe with our chest. But if
Right.
Eastern medicine teaches us to
Hmm.
pull your air down into your belly.
Really? So how do
You
you do
can,
that?
you pull it down. Have you ever
Okay.
given birth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The huh. You are breathing for your diaphragm. You didn't
So
even know it,
that
huh?
wow. Girl, you know we learn something every day, and this is so interesting to me. I'm so it out there. You see how I sit up here trying to take in everything and make sure I'm doing it right. Like, girl, teach me because this
There
is
is
important.
there's no right or wrong way because I was
Hmm.
introduced to this in my early 20s and I'll
Yeah.
be 41 this October. And now, after years of practice, now it's become more regular with more intentional practice. So when I inhale, I actually put my hands on my belly and feel my belly fill up to the count of 4. And I breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole time I feel my belly expand, not my
Wow.
chest. And I
Wow.
hold it. And you hold it. You can actually do a Kegel while you're
Mhm.
holding it. Kegels are
Okay.
your friend, and you can do a Kegel, hold it
Uh-huh.
in 1, 2. That way, your body
Uh-huh.
feels progressive muscle tension,
Oh, okay.
right? And then you
Right.
exhale
Right.
to the count of 4.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. So
Yeah.
as you're doing so, it's like inhale to the count
Right.
of 4, hold to the count of 3, exhale
Okay.
to the count of 4. The more you do that, the more you'll
Yeah.
see that your breath, your lung capacity,
Hmm.
it just expands. It does. And
Okay.
you
And I
need
know,
to breathe.
and I just as I know that it's supposed to be some kind of good healing in that type of exercise or something because with that app that they give to everybody where you could do the meditation on and you could listen to the noises and all that. And they
Mhm.
try to tell you about the breathing. And, I just don't understand it fully. So can you just break that down a little bit? Like, what's the importance of it? What do we get out of it? What do we benefit from that?
So to me, the world is full of noise. So I
Right.
actually like to, even in my, even if it's in my house, I may go into my bathroom
Uh-huh.
or, I'll go for a spot near my house and I just get
Yeah.
grounded.
Right.
Anything that grounds you to the present moment. There's so many
Right.
distractions in the world. It's
Man.
easy to get caught up in, okay, what should I be doing? You ain't
Right.
got to do anything but breathe. And the amazing thing about inhalation is that the amazing thing about something such so simple as breathing is that your
Hmm.
brain gets oxygen so you can actually solve whatever issue you perceive as threatening.
Right. Okay.
So it's
Just,
like,
just by learning how to slow down our breathing.
yes,
Or yeah, okay, yeah, that's some mindfulness for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, like my kids, they suffer with having anxiety attacks and panic attacks, and
that's
then I
how
have a
that's what anxiety
right,
is, and that's
yeah,
what the panic attack is. We start to, I cannot breathe, right? And
yeah,
it's
right,
it's
right,
rapid breathe, shallow breathing.
okay, yeah, man, you see what I'm saying? This is so
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. So so with the mindfulness, the
Hmm.
brain changes to recognize the good in an uncertain situation. Just what we talked
Right,
about. So
like,
okay, when they say the light's about to be cut off in 3 days, instead of
yeah,
you, okay, okay, the light's about to be
oh
cut
man,
off in 3 days. All right, I've been here
okay,
before. What
yeah,
resources do they have? You
yeah,
dig? You feel
yeah,
me? Like your whole,
man,
it's like you go in there
yes,
like a
yes,
sensei in this
yes.
mug. You dig? You like
Mama
you go in
said,
there like really, really?
let me tell
Okay.
you, I know exactly what you're talking about right now, and I noticed the difference in me handling a situation changing a couple of years ago. I started noticing how I used to react to how I now react. And you're
Yeah,
right, it is all about calming down, thinking about every single thing. You can't just think about that one thing that's going on. You have to think about the situation that's going on. You got to think about how you can resolve it, and think about the chance that it would take to get it resolved, the resources that you would need, and now that you need to sit down
exactly,
and think about that. Everything can't come to you at once if there's too many signals hitting your brain.
exactly.
So yes,
Yep.
baby, breathing and relaxing is important, guys.
Yes. The 5 W's.
Hmm.
Who,
Right. Hmm.
what,
Right.
when,
Okay.
where,
Yeah.
how. Who, what, when, where, and how. Who do I
Okay.
need? Who do I need to talk to?
Right.
What do I need to accomplish? What are my priorities?
Yeah.
When do I need it done?
Right.
Okay. When do I need to contact this person?
Right.
Where?
Right.
Where's my help?
Yeah.
Where do I need to go?
Right.
Who do I need to go to?
Okay.
Who? What?
Right.
When?
Right.
Where?
Right.
How?
Okay then.
You can repeat that as you're breathing.
Yeah.
Who? What? When? Where? How?
Yeah. Hey, I get
Yes.
you there, and you know what? By the time I get off the podcast with you, all the things that have been bothering me over the last past month might melt off of me like butter.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah
And
is the highest praise.
yeah, yes, because
Yes.
listen, we need some release, right? And then I feel like the reason why I hold on to um my conscience, the things that I'm going through. I feel like the reason why I hold on to that and I thrive off of it mentally and let it bother me in ways is because for one, it's so many different emotions and what you're going through. And the one thing that I came to realize is that anger is the main stem, but the reason why anger is the main stem is because of all the other freaking emotions that come with it, right? Like being embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? Feeling ungrateful, feeling used, overstimulated, a whole bunch of stuff. And I just, girl,
People.
Yes, people pleasing, and
Yes.
that subject has been
That's
coming
a new
around me.
term that
Like,
I learned.
yes, that churn has been coming around me like that people pleasing. I was like, dang, so I used to be a people pleaser because I listened to what people
Doesn't
are
it sound
saying.
terrible?
Duh.
Honestly, it's not, and that's why my faith is so strong because,
Right. Okay.
humans, and when I say humans will have you feeling like, being a
Mhm.
help to others is a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm not serving you. I'm serving God. I'm
Got
not.
it. Right.
You feel me? I'm serving. You know what I mean? It's not
Uh-huh.
about you. It's like it's not. More importantly, it's the
Yeah.
potential in you, and it's
Right.
just because we are
Right.
human and just
Uh-huh.
what we supposed to do. You did.
Okay,
So
okay, so they get me back to what I was explaining though. And you know I told you that I'm very much so a God pleasing person. I really feel like I'm trying
yes,
to
same
abide by
here.
his laws. Right. Okay, so my thing is
Yes.
when people take advantage of that, when people feel like they manipulating you,
They do.
when you know what I'm saying, they take
They
advantage of
do.
they feel like, oh, I'm entitled to this because she automatically
Yes.
is that type of person anyway. And that's what I'm struggling with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm struggling with. And it's like, baby,
Oh.
okay,
Yes.
I did it for you because I wanted to, and I ain't had no problem with it.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with it. But my thing is, when I don't feel like doing it, you catch your attitude with me. You got something negative to say about me. You turn your back on me. You block me. You start talking to me. Did that and third, and you know a whole bunch of other manipulation, narcissistic ass stuff that you go through with that. And that's the point that I was getting to with the people pleasing. It sounds bad because of how the people that are ungrateful on the other end receive it sometimes.
How
So,
people So I did a post on I believe it was my Twitter, and
hmm
I was at the Edgar Allan Poe Museum with my
uh-huh,
husband, and it was a coffin. And I remember telling someone, I was like,
hmm
"Help me get back into my box,"
right.
And
Yeah,
we took the trip to the museum, and I got in the coffin like, I don't fit in this box. I don't
right.
fit in this coffin. So
Wow.
I'm sick of try to fit in your box.
Right.
What is in
Exactly.
me is bigger
Mhm.
than your conception of me. And for that, I'm not apologizing. That's
Okay.
not on me. That's on you. That ain't my fault you didn't grow. That's not my fault you haven't evolved. And for me,
Man.
I got everybody with the guilt trips people put on me are like latches, baby. They hooks. They some no, they no daggers. They are like some anchors. You did?
I know what
I
you
have some
mean.
anchors of guilt. Don't sleep. Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
sleep.
baby.
I had
Mm-mm.
the archangel of guilt like
Girl, listen.
survivor's remorse on me. Don't sleep. When I say I did hell a couple of times and got
Right.
mama,
Hello. Girl.
I know how many
Baby.
realms of hell there are. And I
Man,
got
okay.
some demons. Look, when we gonna edit that out?
Man, let me. We go ahead and get on demons on another day, baby. It's
A
so
couple of
much that
demons
we can
caught
tell
me.
y'all about demons. I'm gonna schedule us another session, baby, so we can bring that back, baby. We're gonna bring that back to y'all, baby. I promise you, y'all want to hear about our stories about dealing with demons, honey, because I talk about this a lot on my podcast anyway. They already know that. I try to show them emotions, especially the negative ones, they're demons. I don't care what nobody say. They're demons that get inside you, possess you to feel that way.
Yes, yes. And you know what? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I learned? So my journey, because I had to sleep in 2011,
Uh-huh.
30, 2022.
Okay.
I had gastric sleeve. When I say, me taking on other people's problems is killing me, it was.
Ooh, I know. Because
And
that's
I
how I be.
said, fuck you. Fuck that. I'm going to be that fine mama at my baby's graduations. Because all three of
Okay.
my kids had lined up for graduation this year.
Okay. Oh, for
And they
real?
got graduated. It wasn't how
Okay.
I saw it, but it whooped my ass, baby boo. But they all
But,
got the papers. You
but they
did?
got no papers.
They got them
Okay.
Bibles.
It's
Got
all
them
them now.
Bibles.
That's all that matter. Cause
You
mama
did?
did that, okay?
Got my
Hmm.
red and black lumberjack. Cause look,
Girl,
I be dead in them generational curse. Be boring.
man, do you hear me? And I talk a lot about how generational curses need to be broken to man. Like I said, I got to bring
Oh,
you
baby,
back,
I'm a
boo.
demon executioner.
Honey, I got to bring you back. We got some more stuff to talk about, but we finna finish talking about her
Let me finish
mindful
this part.
journey for a minute, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
It's
we
the
got to
decrease in self rumination. Mindfulness is
okay.
the so rumination is like because I thought rumination was just like thinking about what you're thinking about, but
Yeah.
rumination is thinking about that negative shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he didn't take me out. We was just in a room.
Right.
Oh, why he only called me, when
Yeah.
he talking with his girlfriend. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that
Right.
little bull. You know what I mean? Everybody
Yeah,
been
yeah,
there.
I
Everybody been
noticed that I do that. Well, this is my problem with
look,
me.
then it changes the baby daddies.
Don't get me started on that, honey.
That's that demon combo. But anyway, it's
Don't get me started on the mean if you talk about it. You know what? Let's get to the next question, boo boo. Okay, so let's see. Can you share a success story of a client who benefited greatly? I'm sorry, from mindfulness coaching? And
yeah,
you
you know
just
what?
sharing one with me, so
But you know what? That's my field. So I had
Mhm.
an individual who had 11 heart attacks in, a 3-month span. And yeah, when I got them, they would toe up.
That's that
Of
is
course.
so.
They
That's
chilling.
it. That is
Yeah,
how
I
you
knew.
guys
I
should
got.
know that God is real. Okay, 11 heart attacks, and you cannot tell me that a God do not exist, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another individual who was suicidal, ended up becoming, a manager. Like, yeah, everyone, I know people who, yeah, I've mentored people who didn't
Mhm.
believe in themselves who are working for the state. I've mentored
Yeah,
therapists.
right. Okay,
That's just what I do. Like,
right.
I don't
Like
know.
you
It's
just do this, like you just walking in your aura, baby. That's just you. Okay, now y'all get that. Sure, sometimes what they say is not on me, it's in me. So if you take it from me, baby, it's in me. I can do it again. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not on me. It's in me. Period. You can take it off of me all you want to, but it's still in me. Okay. This is where mindfulness coach is right here, baby. It's in her. She's walking in her aura and she's helping save souls. And that is a beautiful thing because there is not enough people out here that want to help anybody anymore. All y'all want to do is label us and give us bad titles and all like that about a lot of y'all, especially with some of these celebrities and influencers and all of that. But I don't even talk about those type of people on my podcast. I'm just throwing that out there that y'all celebrities and
hard.
influencers lead the way, and sometimes y'all just be putting nasty
They don't
stuff out
know
there,
this
baby.
now. Yeah.
All right. So on our next question, how do you integrate mindfulness into your own daily routine?
I breathe. I
Okay.
dance.
Yes.
Have you ever heard that song, I'll Be Dance
I hope you dance. I don't think
by
so. Can you
Celine Dion?
sing it a little bit? Okay. Now you got TD Jakes back there.
Is it by Celine Dion? I believe
Mm,
it's by Celine Dion.
okay.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, baby.
yeah, I believe it's by Celine Dion. But yeah,
Okay.
so we hold so much
Hmm.
negativity in our body.
Yes.
These are our temples.
Right.
These house our spirit.
Mhm.
These house
Right.
our soul.
Right.
This is our
Right.
temple. For so
Right.
many years, I demanded because I'm the fat one.
Really?
Out of all my sisters, yeah, I'm the fat one. I told you I
Girl.
sleep 11 2022. So my
Okay.
oldest boy will be 18 this year, and my daughter will be is 11, and my baby
Okay.
boy is 6.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
So
I've always
space them
been a
all the way
BBW
out.
baby.
Okay.
Yeah, don't sleep. Oh no, I've always been a BBW. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay, girl. But I mean, ain't
Yeah,
that
no,
wrong with
yeah,
that
no.
though.
Face car. I ain't never been
But
denied, boo boo. Don't sleep. I ain't never been
right.
that one.
That
Look,
part, honey. And I know y'all like to trash us BBWs, baby, but at the end of the day, we still gonna stand. Some of us
what?
still
Big
touch
boss
the
working.
team.
Big boss working. What?
Period.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
uh,
know.
uh.
But yes,
That's
I
right.
breathe, I
Yeah.
dance because, like I said, we
Okay.
hold so much, and I held so much. I'm a
Yeah.
ghetto baby. I
Right.
know
Okay.
trauma. I know
Right.
trauma.
Okay. So,
I
when were
know
you
trauma.
born? I forgot to add that into the
Uh,
question, but when were you born?
huh?
When was you
Where was?
born at?
Oh, I'm from.
Wow. Okay, because I was like, I'm trying to pick up on her little accent because it's so cute. And I said that it sounded a little
Yeah. Now
Western,
I
but
just tell people I'm from wherever I be at.
okay. Girl, this
But
I love
yeah,
it. I know that right because you had the type of aura that wherever you go, you fit in beautifully, just like I do. Yes, honey. Some of us can blend in very well like that. It don't matter where we go, man. You could take us to fucking Kentucky and we'll blend right in with them people.
yeah. I'm like, where the chicken at?
We'll blend right in, and I'm just saying, because one
I
thing
can't.
that it's not funny. I love them. I love y'all. We're not hating. I promise you,
Don't
this is all
play with me,
fun. This is
girl.
all
I'm
fun,
drinking
love, and
who's at the
light.
hotel.
I just feel like, what I'm saying, people with that good aura, when we go around other people with good energy, baby, we can instantly match that. And that's why we blend in well,
It's
wherever
the
it's at. It doesn't
NAACP.
matter. Yes, you hear me?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You wilding
Girl.
out, Tiffany.
Yes, see, I told you this is why the name of this podcast is Wild, baby, because if I get the right ones on here, we go wild. You hear me? Now, let me see.
I'm
What
ready. So,
advice, exactly, what advice would you give to someone who is struggling to stay mindful in a busy world? Good question.
breathe and journal. Journal. Wow.
That's
I
crazy,
tell my
because my,
clients this. Yes.
uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
listening.
oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say that's crazy because my 18-year-old son just started journaling this year, and he told me that I need to do that. But
Journal. Journal. It's even on an app on your phone. Journal.
oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, wow. The most intimate act of love you can do
Hmm.
towards yourself is to journal.
Really?
Is
So, like,
you
what do you get
talking
out
to
of it?
you.
Like, yeah, but how do it help? I was just
How
saying, like,
is you talking to you?
okay, yeah,
So I have so many journals,
uh-huh,
and I picked up a journal and I was like,
mm-hmm.
wow, like that's what I was thinking about. Like damn, or like damn,
Okay, so
that's what I was
basically, you
thinking
just
about.
you just go back and you read it, and you just basically observe your growth,
Well, first off, you get it out.
right?
Journals to get it out.
Okay.
You have to get it out. If you don't, it turns into diabetes. It turns into sleep apnea. It turns into cancer. And I've seen too many die from all that shit. It turns into sudden heart attack. I
Mm-hmm.
lost too many people to that. And I was like, no,
And
no, no,
all of
no.
this is because we tend to hold on to our emotions because
Yes.
being in the
Cancer,
black household, they teach us that we
you
can't
don't
be
say
soft and
nothing.
be yes. You know what I'm saying?
You get
Close your
raped and
mouth.
don't say nothing. No,
Right. They be like,
no.
like, like with my
Fuck all
parents, it's
that.
just how
Excuse my
people
language.
is. So you just need to deal with. I don't need to deal with no toxic person. You
No,
cannot
you
tell me
don't.
that somebody's so bitter and so nasty, and something that I just need to tolerate. I'm not here to do that because they don't
No.
leave me feeling good at the end of the day.
And that's a hard lesson. That's that pruning that they talk about in the Bible. But if
Yeah,
you really
okay.
read the Bible, you notice like it wasn't that
Hmm.
many at that crucifixion site. Jesus
Okay.
had brothers and sisters. They weren't there at that crucifixion site.
So he do have siblings, girl. Cause like
Oh
I,
yes.
I try to read the Bible, I promise you, but it is hard for me, and I'm very open about that
Oh,
too.
you can
It's
totally
hard for
add me,
me.
and we can do it together.
Girl, yes. Anybody that have a better understanding, that know how to
And
interpret the
I have a
things
better
that being
understanding. I
said.
just the more you get into it, the more God
Mm,
reveals himself in you, and you will have a deeper understanding. So my
right,
job,
right.
like so in the Bible it talks about fishers and man, I'm the
Huh?
bait.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
look at my social medias, it
Huh?
actually chronicles my breakdown and ascension to be able to do this with you.
Oh,
I was
okay.
not able to do I teach what I have not been through.
Oh, okay.
Point simple,
Yeah.
point blank. So who was I to talk about mindfulness if I didn't do it? So when
Yeah.
you said, how do I incorporate it into daily life? I breathe, I write, I dance. I am
Okay.
intentional in my rhythmic movements to create
Uh-huh.
space for inhalation of fresh air to calm my body, allowing
Right.
me to utilize my natural talents.
Right.
I have to do that. Being a mother of teenagers and, kids with, special needs is and a wife and a person who's like, fuck, I'm an adult. I have a
Yeah.
mortgage. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's every month. All right. Okay, cool. Okay,
Hmm.
credit thing. Fuck. Gotta do that too. And I gotta
Yeah.
look cute. Okay, my nails
Man.
kind. Okay, yo, my edges like, whoa, I think we're gonna take
Right.
a break and they move back. Hold on, can you
Her
come back
business.
forward? I don't even know when we made that exchange. But
Right.
so,
Uh-huh.
so
Girl.
if you don't, and then you have to take all of that, right? You gotta take
Yeah.
all that. You
Right.
gotta take
Hello.
all that and go to a job that you don't know if that crazy fuck is gonna shoot up the place that one day because you know it's always that one. And
Yeah.
you
How?
know it.
How?
So after you get set in transit, after you set in transit and dealt with everybody trying to play bumper cars with a real
Right.
automobile.
Girl.
Okay, so you do all that and
Yes.
at the work site, and homie ain't shot up the place in the first 4 hours, and they expect
Hello.
you to be productive. Meanwhile, you having hot flashes and shit. You ain't slept the night before. You ain't
Okay.
slept, so now you sleepy.
Right. It's a
You
lie.
breathe,
It's a
you
lie.
journal,
That's why I be
you
trying to
move
tell.
your body.
That's what I be telling people, you know what I'm saying? All those signals coming to our brain and we sit here and allow ourselves to go through so much and stress about a lot, honey. That ain't good on nobody, honey. So, mm-mm-mm-mm.
But we
It's,
we do it like it's a badge of honor.
yeah, I know I'm guilty. I'm not even
Oh,
gonna lie. I'm not
I'm
sitting here.
guilty
I'm
too.
perfect.
How down are? Tell me, are you still down? Fuck you, Tupac. No, nigga, I ain't down for you. With your dead ass.
No, no, no,
I'm
no, no,
dead
no.
ass ain't down with you, dead ass
No.
nigga.
Oh
Edit
my
this
God.
out, girl. Edit that out.
Hello.
I'm sick of you with his dead ass. Next question. I'm
Yeah.
sick of
Girl, okay. This next question is actually a good one, and I think we already been kind of talking about this. It says, "How can mindfulness help in dealing with difficult emotions like anger or frustration?"
you. Breathe. You got.
Mm-hmm. You definitely got to
And
breathe.
that is, it sounds so simple, but it's actually a technique that we
Yeah.
teach, and it's a technique we've taught forever, and it's
Mm-hmm.
stop, think, relax. So
Right.
it's actually it comes from impulsive disorder.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because a lot of psychologists won't tell you this, but a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
it's,
It's definitely not, and everybody
they
think
try
this
calling it
stuff
some
is
new stuff.
new.
It's not new. It's not
What be gagging me is the fact that a lot of people be like, black folk don't deal with nothing like that. Baby, please, do y'all not know that we are like number one of leading cause of mental health issues? Do your research, people. It's definitely in us, and we don't realize that it's in us because of the what our slaves had to go through, and they sent that shit from generation to generation. This is the generation of curses that we were mentioning earlier that we were trying to break, guys. That's why I
new.
say I got to bring my book back so we can open up about the other mindfulness that we can't get to today because we can't do, I don't want to be too long for this podcast. Let's get to the last question.
You are awesome.
Thank you, baby. And you are great. You're doing wonderful, honey. And
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
yes, I hope they eating this up. Okay, the last question for the night. How do you see the role of mindfulness evolving in the next few years?
It's gonna be revealed for what it is.
Yeah,
Mindfulness is fake.
yeah,
Psychology is
mm-hmm,
naively told too many people to
yeah.
fight, flight, or freeze.
Okay,
Have faith.
yeah.
If you have faith, God's gonna fight your battles.
I be trying to tell people that, but they don't
If
want to
you
listen to me
have
when I
faith,
say it.
you gonna mount up on wings
You hear
like
me?
eagles,
Okay,
and you
girl, listen.
so
And I feel
if
like when
you
I
have
tell people to
faith.
have faith through the stuff that they're going through, they don't believe in God enough. And so therefore they don't believe in the words that I say when I say that. And I'm like, baby, pray, go to God. Because that's what I do, man. Like when I get into the most difficult situation that I don't even have the earthly idea how I'm going to get out of there, baby. I fall to them knees real quick. I promise you, I bow my head and I give God the most serious part of my heart and mind and soul at that moment because, like, God, I need you. I know you can hear me. I know you're going to be here for me. What do I do? Guide me. I need you. You know what I'm saying? People don't believe this. They don't have enough
They
faith out
don't.
here in this world. And in 2024, it is scary to see all of this stuff falling the way that it is falling. Like,
We're the
mm-hmm.
new grandmothers, but everybody want to be a grandma.
Don't they, don't, man? You know what? And that was another thing that me and my kid was
Everybody
talking
want to
about
be
earlier.
glamorous, but don't want to put in the work.
Girl, that's crazy because I promise you, my kids, one of my twins who are
Oh, you got
14,
2 years.
I do have twin girls. They're fraternal twins. But one of them, okay, she mouthy like me. I promise you, that's my enemy. And so she like to get on Twitter, go back and forth with the people on there about point of views. And so I was basically telling her like, quit getting on there arguing with them folks on this cyber mess, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then I was like, quit letting it get you in your emotions and your feelings or whatever, whatever, whatever. And basically she was like, well, it's y'all generation. Y'all generation be trying to tell them what we wrong at, how we did it there, that third calling us out our night, but y'all ain't doing nothing to show us how to be better. Did that. Like we really were going back and forth with this.
That's true.
So this is a big thing. This is a real issue. Literally, if little kids, a 14-year-old, know that our generation, the grandmas
Yeah,
of this generation, is not showing the proper leadership, that's a problem. And
yeah.
people,
That's this wasn't one of your questions, but this is actually how I got.
hmm
So I never wanted to work with kids. They were always annoying. And it was like, in mental health, you're not allowed to touch the kid. And if I can't beat your ass, I'm not working with you. What?
okay.
I got some soldier homegirls who work with, them juvenile sex offenders and all that. But homie, I ain't got time for all that old jacked up testosterone and shit.
You
You
know
hella
what I'm
strong
saying?
and grown.
Yeah, because it's
I'm a
hard to deal with
Negro.
that, honey. I got 6 kids. I know what you mean.
You
Yeah. Yo, you hear
feel
me,
me?
girl? I know exactly what you mean.
Look, but however, so look, that orders one, he yelling like you. So look,
Okay, okay.
this little heifer that didn't even wear deodorant was on him. She was on him, girl. She was on him. So on him, girl. She was like, he's gonna be my first. And he was like, Mama, she was so musty. I didn't know what to do, Mama. I was confused. So that's how I started up working with the youth. I did a workshop so girls will know, bitch, don't you walk around with no funky armpits. And I
Okay.
called it pink lashes. They did
Oh,
self
that's
awareness. I taught them Planned Parenthood. Yeah, they had
okay.
speakers come in. They did a self portraits. It was a catered lunch. It was
So you,
beautiful.
so
It's on
you
my
was
YouTube.
able,
Huh?
so you able to advocate because of your child being chased by kids that you felt like didn't have the proper guidance from the parents at home. And I ain't trying to say that they had terrible parents or anything like that, but we could
And
get
you
caught up
cannot
in
teach
this
what you do
world.
not know.
Yeah,
You can't.
right.
You cannot teach what you do not know.
You're right about that, sweetheart.
And you know what? Too often,
Mhm.
especially in the black community, we're like, you can't tell me nothing. Don't tell me how to raise my kids. Look, I was like, tell me everything. White, Latina, everybody. Tell me. I was like, this boy do not sleep. What I'm going to tell me everything. I soaked up
Girl, do you
knowledge.
hear me?
I soaked up
Eh,
knowledge.
Girl, do you hear
An old
me?
woman gonna give some game on how to raise them babies, and you know you got
Yes.
6 of them. My mama got
And
six, of us.
Yeah, the old and the wise, honey. I grew up around them basically, which is a good thing for me because I was able to accept the reality of life because of these type of
That's
wise
it.
people that I was around. And so,
That's
honey,
it.
like, some stuff can roll off of my shoulders, some stuff can't, depending on how personal it is to,
Yes, yes.
you
But it's a new generation, and what could not roll off my shoulders was
Uh-huh.
that that
Yeah.
spirit of perversion.
Yeah.
I no 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 no. I have a daughter. My boys are
Right.
beautiful, but I have a daughter. She's my only
Right.
girl.
Oh.
What you're not
Oh.
gonna do is look at my daughter
Right.
that way.
Okay.
I
I
seen that
feel
look,
you.
and I
Mm-hmm.
know that look.
I know what you
What you
mean.
not gonna do is look at my daughter with that. Now you might.
Exactly.
Guess what? Your seed is eliminated. I'm not playing. I don't play.
Hi,
I'm
girl.
not
I know that, right?
playing.
And we're not supposed to play by these kids. The kids are the future. And I think a lot of people don't forget that, honey, because you can't bear who gonna be the ones to come up and bring more hope, I hope, to this world.
That part.
Girl, like, make it make
That
sense.
part. Y'all might be able to cure AIDS.
Exactly.
You
This
got a chance because you know when in Florida they gunned down that mama and their baby.
man, that was so sad. I've been seeing
I
a lot
tell
of
that shit.
stuff in the media that I don't agree with, and I try not to get on here and
And
open up
you
about
know,
that. But
but
that
it's
stuff
like,
affects
yo,
us
black
too.
people, where y'all at?
Yeah,
Why we keep really black where y'all at, black men?
and you know what? The black men are busy attacking the black women, honey. It's like
Oh
everybody's in competition with each other or
80%
something. Yes, it's very sad what's going on right
raised
now.
kids go to
It's
work, be
it,
skinny,
I mean,
go
like this mess that's unfolding in front of us right now is some kind of crisis that I do not want to be a part of. That's how come I'm not married right now, and I don't feel no type of way about it because look at all the baggage that people had to carry with themselves just by themselves. I don't want to deal with that with somebody who don't have leadership with God. You feel me?
Oh my goodness.
Did I make you cry, girl?
Not real talk though. And at this stage of life, like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
like really? Like
right.
who like I
Mhm.
deserve that. To have some happiness.
Yeah, yeah,
It's good to connect with you.
yeah,
We're like minded, and thank
right.
you for showing up on this. On
Girl,
this,
I
because
was
we
planning,
could have been
baby.
like, because I was in my feelings. I know he was like, "Look, I'm tired." I was like, "Okay, okay, all right." She ain't really with it. You know what I mean? But
No,
God
but
was like, "No,
it
let's
wasn't that.
go."
That's why I had to go on and break it out to you. Like, girl, my
You
phone was gonna stay in my
feel me?
hand
No,
long enough for me to
that's
communicate. Like, girl, it was we be all over the place, and with me homeschooling my kids,
I
honey,
don't
it's
know
just,
why you do that.
girl, listen, I don't either. But this is my second. No, I'm sorry, this is my third year doing it. So
Bless
it's
you.
tough, but at the end of the day, it worked for me because I'm a single mother, and where I'm at, there's not enough resources to help me with these
Wow.
kids. Like no bus transportation to the public school that I'm near. And then if I was to take them to school, I can't work and pick them up from school myself. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot.
Right.
And so, baby, there was too much anxiety on me, and I had to let something go. I said, you know what, y'all would do fine just sitting up under me and let me guide y'all through this work because they ain't teaching y'all never the same stuff over and over anyways. And my kids, twins are the babies. They're 14-year olds, so I don't have little bitty kids to have to worry about
Right.
their learning development. They're already developed with that, so it
Good.
works. It works out.
You gotta do, and you gotta do with words.
Yeah.
And in my book, I talk about,
Hmm.
I was like, the woman just cried away her
Yeah.
dreams and hoping that
Hmm.
her dreams would be washed away as the water went down
Yeah.
the drain. Like, you just get to a point where you stop
Hmm.
wanting the best for you and you just put it all into your kids, and that's not how it's supposed to be. I don't
And
care if
girl,
you got
listen. Oh my God, the fact that you said that. Ooh. Okay, so Since I was little, before I even knew that I was gonna have kids, I always knew that I was supposed to be something big, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what I wanted to be. I always felt like, man, you can draw some attention to you. And I used to be super shy. I used to not talk to nobody at all. I used to just look at folk like they crazy, like, who is this in my face? Why they trying to talk to me? I don't know you, type stuff. And so once I started having the kids or whatever, I was like, man, but I want to chase this dream and I want to do this, that, and the third. But then I met my kids' daddy and we started having babies and stuff. And
Right.
so when the kids started coming, I was like, man, but I still want to do what I want to do or whatever, whatever. I said, but I'm going to have to raise my babies
I
first.
can raise some
And then, man,
babies.
this sucker ended up not working out. I ended up being a single mom, and I'm like, I'm gonna get back to me one day. I'm gonna get back to me one day, girl. And it took me all the way till I was 34. 33, I'm sorry. 33 before I was able to start pouring into me to do what I wanted to do for myself. And that's where I'm at now. That's why this podcast, it ain't successful yet, girl, but I believe in it so much that I asked you to be on here. I asked other people to come be on here. And this is the thing also that I have to show people. I'm showing them how hard it is because I talk about everything from motherhood to what I did with in my daily life to all the adversities that we face. And I still get up and I push my stuff out here and I keep it honest with people. I ain't got nothing. I tell them I live with my mom. I do not have nothing. All I have is my voice. And I have wisdom and I have knowledge and I have people that I have listened to them and I believe what they say and I trust them, and so that's what I want to do and be for people.
Right.
So that's why we're here, baby. This is a beautiful
That's the blessing.
process. Yeah.
It is the process, and that's the fun part. Like
Yeah.
everyone's so quick to, what's the outcome? What's the outcome?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's cool just to to parlay in the process.
Yeah, to be in the zone, you know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
feel wholeheartedly what you're doing. And I do. I enjoy getting out here, especially now. When I first started this, I could not get a guest to save my life, and I actually cried about it. I was like, I guess this is not meant for me, and with just being
I
all
understand. Me
dramatic and
too.
stuff.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I took a hiatus year, and I was gone for like a year and a half, and then I just came back this year in May, 3 days after my birthday, and it's been beautiful. This journey feel different. It really feel different. And then, like I said, I reached out to everybody, like, who will be on my podcast, and everybody answered, and I said, God, you did that. Like, I felt like I caught the Holy Spirit because I was like, God, you
Oh,
did that. You did that. You made these people answer to me. I was about to give up, girl.
you see what the power of being specific with your prayers been.
Okay. And it's beautiful that I'm now witnessing everything that I prayed for is really literally unfold. Not
There's some
fast
things
at
that you have,
all.
because there's some things that I have. I know for me, there's some things I'm still,
Uh-huh.
uh, some things I still haven't given voice to.
Right, right.
And it's a process, and that's the beautiful thing
Yes.
about mindfulness is that
Yeah.
it's a process, and
Yeah.
that the promise is in the process. So that's my
Yes.
job as an executive coach. That the promise is in the
Yes.
process.
Yeah, he did. She just told me that I better not dare give up on myself because I had contemplated it. All right. Well, babies, we are all out of questions here for Miss Khalila tonight, but she has been wonderful on this podcast, coming here with us, teaching us about mindfulness and breathing, the most important thing ever, because I think I forget to breathe sometimes.
We do. We
Yes, we
all
do. So,
do.
Miss Kalila, we hope that you come back on this podcast segment with us, honey. Your energy, your aura is beautiful, and you have made me feel so good tonight, girl. And I just want to
Oh,
thank you so much for your time and
thank
your patience, girl. 'Cause you had to be patient with me. That really
you.
means a lot to me, okay?
Girl, you bust my podcast cherry. God.
Oh, yeah, I did. I took
So
a
a
detour,
hundred
y'all.
years from now. Look, 100 years from now, our great
Okay.
great greats are gonna be like, that was
Right.
the first freaking podcast they did.
I know that's right. What a time to be alive. And I want you guys to know that it was
Look.
witnessed right here on Water with Tess and them. How? Yes, girl. I wish I could get like this thing together where we could get a group of women who are on their mindful spiritual journey and we can
And do
all
a
meet up in
retreat.
retreats. Yes. But I know that, we got some things to get together before we can get that far. But that's something that we can put out there, you know?
Bring me back, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna
Let's
break you
make
back,
this
boo.
reoccurring. Let's dig
Bet.
into this.
She will be back, you guys. You see that? And I
Coach
freaking
K,
appreciate you. All
let's
right.
do this thing.
All right, baby. Thank you guys for joining us on this last segment of Water with Tess and She will be back soon. I think it's good. All right, baby.